Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Handmade by Ying with Donna. Today is Tuesday, the 27th of February. And what a better way to wrap up February than a gift box from Fallon over at So Be It Quilts. I tell you what, her and Matt are taking the world by storm with all of their rollers. When I love FPP. And I was talking to Fallon about the add-a-quarter roller. So I know a little bit about what's in this box, but I haven't seen it yet because I didn't open it. It came while I was away. So I'm going to open it up and you're going to get a bird's eye view of what I get to see too. So let me get this opened and let's see. Matt was gracious enough to take, and I was explaining my issues with the add-a-quarter ruler. And she asked Matt if he could help me a little bit with it because we all know with FPP, it slides. So Matt was gracious enough to come up with a perfect solution. I don't think there's anything else in there, but I want to check. I wouldn't want to throw anything away. There you go. Wanted to make sure. Now look how cool they package everything. Both ends, everything's packaged so nice. They've got saran wrap around it, so you're not having to use a knife and cut anything open. I call that a win too. If you've not ordered anything from Fallon and Matt over at So Be It Quilts, you need to. Let's support them because I'm telling you what, they're taking everything to a whole new level. So my issue was I'm going to have Joe come down to the table so I can show you. I've pre-made a few of my pieces so that I can just give you an idea of what my issue was. When we're FPPing, we like to keep our fingers back. But even when we line up, sometimes we get our rotary cutter. Let me grab mine. And we're doing this. I'm going to close my blade because I don't want to ruin it. I'm coming along and my thing will slip. Or it'll slip this way and there's no way of stopping when you're in the middle of that sway. So you've cut off into your markings. What do? You got to just about do the whole piece over because if you've cut this off, you're really in trouble. And I've honestly slipped a few times and got it really close. You can't put it back once it's cut off. The only thing I could do would, I have done it. That's why I'm telling you. I've pulled the fabric back and I've added a spare piece of fabric there because it's just going to catch in the seam allowance. But you don't want the hassle. So I spoke to Fallon and Matt, and this is what they come up with. Your standard ruler. It's 12 inches. And I'm telling you what, the only thing I said was please make sure that when I pick it up, it's like all of my other rulers I got from you. And it needs to have your stickiness on the back. And please design it with this 1/4 inch line. And I'll show you that here in a minute. So I'm going to put it to the test while I've got you in here. The line is very prominent. It's long enough. It covers everything. I can keep my fingers back right here out of the way so I don't have any risk of injury. I love that it's not sliding at all. Line it up. This is definitely better for me than the add-a-quarter ruler. And just take your time. Matt put the line in for me so I could line up. And I love FPP. So I'm just saying this is the perfect creation. I'm really thankful because that is a really nice cut in. And I made one whole block and sat it aside because I knew after my live we were going to do this record for Tuesday. So I wanted to make sure that I've got everything lined up. And I do. So I'm just sliding it in. So if you're interested in one of these, I can't tell you the prices because they blessed me with it. You're going to have to reach out to Fallon and Matt over at Soviet Quilt. Ask them. I'm telling you what, this is going to now be my go-to for my FPP because I don't have to worry about anything sliding. If I wanted to, I could hold it down like this and move it around, but I need to pick it up so that I can move it around to all the corners. There is no way when you're FPPing that you don't need to move your ruler. I love it that he did add the line. I love it that it's got the grips. I'm not sliding. I'm not having issues with my cutting at all. And if you ever need anything, I'm telling you, the ideas and the creativity that Fallon and Matt have is amazing. They will venture right out and try it. If it's doable, they will give it a shot and try it. And I just, honestly, I was talking to Fallon and I was like, look, my ruler's sliding. Where do you get your sticky things? You know, let's just, the regular little grippers I was adding, they had wore off. I've been FPPing a couple years now, and I FPP every day. So, out of all honesty, I was like, I wish Matt could make something. And she goes, well, let me ask him. And she did, and he created it. And I'm almost positive she test drove it first. And I'm telling you, this, beyond a shadow of a doubt, is more valuable to me in my sewing room than she'll ever know, because this will be used every day. I love it that he's got the handle. I wasn't sure if I needed the handle, but I'm really glad because now I can pick it up really easy. In no time at all, you can square down your blocks and just slide it over, and you're right where you need to be. Your fingers are out of the way. No harm, no foul. You don't have to worry about an ER visit. None of the crazy stuff. And every cut is right on. Perfect every time. And anytime you're doing a legit kit or any others, you've always got your seam allowance right there. It's built in for you. And you just need to make sure that you're lining up. Every pattern that I have done so far that's FPP has the 1/4 inch. There may be some out there that don't. So I just haven't found them yet, and I'm okay with not locating them. This is just a game changer for me in my sewing room. And I would implore upon you, if you love FPP as much as I do, and your ruler slips the least little bit, I'm telling you, reach out to Fallon. I've got her trim locks, and I use these so much. I had to create a basket to keep them in because I sew, like everybody knows, I stitch a lot and predominantly FPP, but I do traditional as well. And I like to take care of my stuff, and I don't want it all banged up. But this is probably not ever going to get put away because I FPP all the time. As you can see, you can put a little bit of pressure and it doesn't move. It's not going to move. I can sit here and push down and give it all of my might. It's not going anywhere. So, Matt and Fallon, thank you so much for blessing me with this ruler. It's a game changer in my sewing room, and I pray that this brings you revenue over in your space, and that, my friends, I'm telling you, game changer. Talk to Fallon. I don't even know what they're going to call it yet, but I can tell you, just say Donna sent me for the FPP ruler. This is a game changer. No more slips with my add a 1/4. I'm sticking with this. I always have used the 12 inch. I have the 6 and I don't use it. I love this. And Matt, thank you for being so creative and blessing me. I humbly appreciate each and every one of you. So with all of that being said, run over to Fallon's, look in the description box. She'll have her YouTube channel there, and I'll even see if he can drop her business link. And you guys go shopping. Have a good time. Take care. God bless. And once again, Fallon and Matt, thank you.